Logan. Cozy.
Hi.
We're in the elevator. It's really small.
Very tiny elevator.
We're in Milan now. And we're hungry. And we're going to the only restaurant that is open at 4 p.m. to get our dinner.
Yep.
As we've been getting every day. So we accidentally ordered whole pizzas.
Yep.
They're really big, but
we got leftovers.
So it's nighttime now, and we just had like a 3-hour nap. It was great.
Wonderful.
It was really great. Started out watching YouTube videos and just didn't make it through. But we're on our way to get some gelato now. We've tried one place, it was closed. Hoping and praying that this one is open.
Milan at night reminds me a lot of downtown Chicago.
It looks just like downtown Chicago. This walk. We're in like a less historical part than we were last time we were here. It literally looks just like Chicago.
It feels like downtown.
We got our ice cream.
Yay.
What did you get, Logan?
I got chestnut and dark chocolate.
I got a dark chocolate with caramel and tiramisu. It's my first experience with tiramisu. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be.
It's a wonderful dessert. It's one of my favorite desserts in the world. You'll have to get the real dessert sometime.
Never had it. Heard of it.
Heavenly.
Ice cream's pretty good. It's got a big piece of chocolate sticking out of it. You see it there? That's what I'm into. But, like, we're in this really pretty like shopping area. Like, there's a Sephora behind us. There's a New Balance store. We went to Vendi Cioccolato. Pretty cool place. Looks like Chicago.
It does.
So we are on our last day in Italy, and our one and only full day in Milan. And we are doing our first and only planned excursion that is organized. We're doing a walking tour that we paid no money for. And apparently, Venice also had a free walking tour. We never thought to look it up. I didn't think to look it up. And Verona had one, but we were only there for like a weird time, so we couldn't do it. But we're finally doing something other than walking around ourselves.
Yay.
In order to better manage it, Diocletian decided to split the empire into 4 parts, 4 slices. He appointed... Just a second, let's move. You wouldn't drive at Rome. If you don't trust me, you can give it a try. Takes a while if you wash. So an old and ugly church.
So, we're on our walking tour. We're in the middle of it. We're on a break for food. So we got pizza.
It's exciting.
And it's my kind of pizza because it's nice and thick.
And it's sliced.
What's this place called?
I don't know.
I don't know.
See it.
We're going to this gelato place across the street later today because I looked it up and I really want it because it looks real good. It's that place. Looks like you can get a gelato and a waffle cone with waffle cone in the waffle cone full of chocolate.
Right.
Not chocolate gelato, no, like melted chocolate. Oh, and this waffle cone that is inside your other waffle cone, and the other waffle cone also has the gelato. It looks real good.
It looks so good.
1800s to what happened in a different business, okay, in England in the 1960s. Had you been a teenager, had you been a youngster in London or in Liverpool, in the 1960s, come on, how could you help falling in love with rock music when the greatest rock bands ever were around? All of them at the same time. The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, The Who, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Deep Purple, and I could go on and on and on. You would have become rock lovers, right? With few differences, that's what happened here, 1 century before. And there is something more to say, actually. Let's carry on with that analogy between rock and opera. Had Stairway to Heaven, Wish You Were Here, Let It Be, Satisfaction, had they all been played for the first time on the same stage, in the same club, well, that club would have become legendary, right? In the opera business, that's what happened here.
I'm not sure if I really want to show this or not, but I'm going to record it anyway in case I decide I want to, but modern art at its finest. Yep.
The statue donated by the top contemporary artist in Italy to Milan.
that's it. Okay, also, we're going back to the Duomo now.
Yeah.
I could not more highly recommend free walking tours.
Yeah, walkaboutmilano.com if you're in Milan.
It was really fun.
Oh, it was
and
great.
it was probably one of my favorite things we've done. Honestly, it made me enjoy Milan a lot more than I would have otherwise, because otherwise I'm like, it's the city.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Learned a lot of fun stuff.
The tour guides are much better because they rely on tips, so they're like super animated, and he was so nice. It was so cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We're gonna probably do one in London.
Yes.
I wish I had known these sort of things existed when we were in Venice, because they had them there. I knew they existed in Verona, but yeah, we couldn't do it. But it was really recommend free walking tours. They're fun.
Great.
So what we're zoomed in. We're zoomed in more.
Yeah.
So we're like walking through all these really high-end stores, and I'm just like, ooh, Steve Madden with the chocolate stain.
Yes.
High fashion.
I'm gonna walk into a Prada and try on a lot of stuff and not buy anything.
You try it on, just look.
No, you try it on.
I'm not touching anything. Apparently there's this really weird tradition, because the guy who like designed this place fell down like 3 days before it opened from scalping, and he fell supposedly here,
And died.
where there's this like little mosaic of a bull. And so in order to avoid a similar fate, you're supposed to spin on it on your heel 3 times backwards in a circle on
Both
his
testicles.
male parts. I do not condone harming any cow, but in the spirit of tourism, I'm gonna do it. Yes, I do. That was actually very hard because there's such a big group of people just defacing this beautiful cow. And I at first saw a bunch of people around, I was like, that's weird. But I was like, that's a cow, I want to take a picture with it. And then I was like, why is everyone still there? Why are they spinning on it? Why is everyone spinning on it? Had to look it up.
Yep.
Anyway, so, it's a thing. Tour, our leader dude had been talking about this. We're in front of the Duomo right now. All the different like sculptures that are on here. They're apparently like through almost 4,000. I think it's 3,900. Like sculptures on here, and one of them is what he called Grandma Liberty, because she looks like just like the Statue of Liberty, and we found her.
So she was made before the Statue of
Like,
Liberty. So instead of Lady Liberty.
100 years before Statue of Liberty. But look at her. Wait, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. Da, 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 da.
Apparently also the inspiration for the Starbucks logo is on here.
She's
as well.
somewhere. Who knows where?
We don't know. We ain't found her yet.
She's on it.
Yes, Aunt.
It's the love of my life, you guys. Right there. I love him.
Right there.
Daddy, I love him.
Yeah. Right there.
Oh,
But he's an animal. You're a human.
it doesn't matter.
Yes.
So this is our last meal in Italy, so we went like all out with some really nice expensive gelato. Logan's getting his right now. I'm kind of excited to see what his looks like. I did like a make your own. We've got dark chocolate, raspberry, and then Nutella, like which looks like just vanilla with like Nutella on it. And I'm very excited. What kind of ice cream did you get, Logan?
I don't know. It was one of the specials. There's a lot in here. There's like
Didn't I see
Nutella
like
and caramel and
cake?
pancake and chocolate cake and
Wow.
like, yeah.
Wow, that's sort of fancier than mine. Who knows? Who's to say? So we finished our gelato.
It was heavenly.
It was so good. I had they had like a Nutella pump thing. It was just a fountain of Nutella. And I saw it and I was like, is there any way you could put that in the bottom of my cone? They did. And that last bite of cone that was just Nutella in a cone was the best bite of food I've ever had in my life.
That's what mine did the last night in Verona, and oh my god, it was the best thing in the world.
So good. But we are going back to our bed and breakfast now because we are tired and we have an early flight. Well, by early I mean we have to be at the bus stop at 8 a.m. but an early-ish flight. We've got to pack up, figure the liquid situation out. see if we can get our hands on our boarding passes.
It'll be good.
We're gonna go, excuse me, I have a lot of Nutella in my throat. But gonna watch a movie, bask in the fact that there's a bed to sleep on. And yeah, so that's Italy. It was fun. Milan really loves confusing intersections.
They're a lot like Missoula, Montana.
It's like, because we came from over there earlier and we had to cross over there, then there, then there, then there, and then there to go there. And it was really just a straight line. And it's very confusing.
What?
So when I came to Italy before, I'm talking to the camera, when I came to Italy before, when we were in Rome, we were kind of scared to go out, so we just like stayed in that night and watched kids Italian TV. So we have time to do nothing now, and I'm reliving the old days. It's pretty great. Highly recommend it. What's going on? I don't know. I think they might be ninjas. They're like superhero ninjas who are animals.
That's what I'm feeling.
Because they keep saying ninja, but we'll see. So we're at the airport now. The Milan Bergamo airport. Hopefully we got our Ryanair thing stamped right. Who's to say? They didn't actually stamp it, they just gave us a different boarding pass, and that's not what happened in London, so I'm like,
I know.
it's all good. We're leaving Italy, and we're about to go through security, so that was a fun trip. Say bye.
Bye, Italy.
Ta-da! Ooh. Yep, that's it. That's the end. Bye.
That's right.